How y'all doing? I've been seeing a lot of talk on the internet lately about people getting married too young. There's one Caucasian girl from Stranger Things. I think her name was Millie Bobby Brown. Um, Marcus Houston, he's married a girl that's 19. Both of them 19. Both from two different cultures. Both with two different vibes. They're getting married. And people are telling them that they're too young to marry. And if you're somebody who is thinking about getting married and you're between the years of, excuse me, I think usually people get onto you between 18 and like 24. It seems like even 24-year-olds are getting told you're too young to marry now. And you're like, you're kind of over it. You've already thought about it. You're like, I'm ready to do this, but you want to shut the naysayers up. First of all, isn't it kind of funny that everybody seems to have a problem with things that are of God, but they're never there to really talk about the things of sin? So I'm not going to go into too much detail. We're going to just play a game of hypotheticals. But this is rooted in something that actually happened. Somebody was at their job and they were telling a coworker that they're married. And the coworker turns to him and says, aren't you 18 or 19 years old? Right? So here are some of the things that I say in response to that. What about the 18 or 19-year-old who makes the permanent, because I'm going off of you guys' logic and why you say it, an 18 or 19-year-old or 20, 21-year-old girl, especially girls, y'all come at girls a lot with this, mainly, but even some people tell men this too, should not be married if they feel like that's the right thing for them to do, right? Here's what's crazy. Do you have that same logic for, when we talk about legal institutions, things that are moral, right, and traditional, when we send 18 and 19-year-olds off to war overseas to literally risk their lives and kill people, ending up in therapy, having to take drugs and all these things, alcohol, just to drown out the thought of what they had to do overseas, murdering people for the sake of oil and political corruption? Oh, okay. Did you ask, when you meet a girl, to that coworker, to your neighbor, to your friends, to the people on social media, to a bunch of people that you shouldn't care about anyway, but to those people, to the naysayers and detractors, do you bring up someone's age when they're 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, running around with a kid in a stroller? Oh yeah, I'm a mom. Aren't you 18 or 19? Do you bring up age when you see all these girls, 18, 19 years old, already getting flown out, escorting, prostituting, doing pornography, being sex workers and content creators, going on reality shows, beating the mess out of each other? Aren't they 18 and 19? Or what about all the 18 and 19-year-olds these days that we see literally covered in tattoos from their neck to their hands, their legs, all these visible places, even their faces? Can't you get a tattoo at 18, 19? Do you know at 18 years old, you can go to a store and legally buy an AR-15? For y'all who know what AR-15 is, Google it and you tell me if you think an 18-year-old should be riding around with a gun like that. And you know what's crazy is actually at 18, 19, you get to do a lot of stuff because you haven't actually had the time to create a criminal record yet that can prohibit you from doing those things. At 18, 19 years old, you can go get an abortion if in the state that is legal. That's not too young to destroy your body. 18, 19 years old, you can go get on birth control, mess up your menstrual cycle, right? And things like that, right? Is that not a problem? At 18, 19 years old, for everybody who had a problem with Marcus Houston, right? With the whole age gap thing. At 18, 19 years old, you can go be a stripper and dance butt naked. In some cities, in Atlanta, you could be butt naked. Butt naked on a man twice your age who's probably married. Okay? Where are y'all then? Where are you guys when these things are occurring? At 18, 19 years old, we're encouraged to literally pick a career path that we're going to follow for the rest of our lives. For the rest of your life, you're going to follow this career path. We don't know where it's going to lead us. We don't know where it's going to take us away from or anything like that. But at 19 years old, this is what we're told to do, is go out there and become these things. At 18, 19 years old. This is what I need you guys to realize when you guys are talking and you're running your mouth and you're saying these things. I want you to start to think about that. Start to think about all of the people that we allow to go do all these other things. Something's good, something's bad, but at the end of the day, take on all this responsibility, permanent responsibility, things that will follow you for the rest of your life. But an 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old is too young to know anything if they know themselves enough to get married, right? And what do y'all tell them all the time? You need to go live your life. You need to go see what you like first. Well, what does that usually mean, especially when it's coming from the mouth of secular people? Go have sex, risk unwanted pregnancies, risk uncurable STDs. That's living your life. Or is it alcoholism? Huh? And the things that come with these things. We don't think about that, do we? So when you see an 18, 19-year-old person drinking, do you remind them that they're only 18 and 19 years old? Smoking, eating unhealthily, not getting much sleep, making permanent decisions, running up credit card debt, running up financial aid debt, running up all kind of debt, destroying their bodies, destroying their mind, destroying their spirit. And all of us have to deal with them later on once they finally wake up and realize what they've done. But an institution that could bring two people together, remove them from sin. The Bible tells us it's better to marry than to burn, right? With lust and things like that, right? So you guys have no problem with a bunch of 18 and 19-year-olds running around having sex with half their campus. But them being with one person, them avoiding the whole stuff that all of us wish we could have avoided. I'm not 18, 19 years old, right? All those heartaches, headaches, heartbreaks, humiliation, embarrassment, bitterness, resentment that most of y'all have at 29, 30, 31 years old. You already these days have the bitterness of a 40-year-old divorced woman. How do we sit there and then tell someone that they can't get married at 18, 19 years old when we know all the crap we had to go through to get where we are, and now we're handing leftovers to someone? Why not get married when you fresh, you not bitter, you not resentful, you don't got all these walls you've put up and all these, well, I ain't gonna do that no more, and all this other stuff. If you feel like you've met the right person, if you have the brain capacity to make the right decisions. Oh, here's one. They tell even people on my side of the fence tell trans people or these liberals, well, at least let them become 18, 19 years old before you let them go and literally change their body, start taking hormone pills and going to undergo surgery to change from a male to a female or a female to male. And those same people turn around and say at 18, 19 years old, you can't get married. But you just told a kid, just wait till you're just 18, 19 years old and you can go and change your body. Just don't do it while you're a child. And I agree. So there's a lot of things that we tell people to do at 18, 19 years old that is permanent. It can work out or not work out. But marriage is the one where don't do that one. No. These men out here don't deserve you in your prime. When you're fresh, you don't have that many bodies. You don't have a bunch of problems and habits that you've picked up in your 20s like a lot of y'all have. Oh, no. No, your wife doesn't deserve you when that blood is still flowing and everything is still glowing and everything is still doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. No, you don't give yourself away at these young prime premier ages. You don't do that. No. You hold on because you're not going to stop dating. And most of y'all, let's keep it real, are not going to stop having sex. Hopefully you can make it to 29, 30 years old. Still have sensitivity down there, right? Not come out with any babies, not come out with any STDs. Still be fresh and young and ready to be sprung and in love. Life hasn't stole your sweetheartness yet. Hasn't stole the good guy yet. You haven't watched a bunch of red pill videos yet. You ain't watched a bunch of girls tell you, don't do this, girl, don't do that, city girl life, and all this other stuff. You know? What else? Where are all these people, these critics and detractors with all these other people? So would it be better, since you don't have anything to say about these other things, if the 18, 19-year-old girl or boy that's getting married, would it be better if they were out smoking weed, just getting high, getting drunk? Well, no one said that. But you don't say anything about that. You're not that adamant about that. Would it be better if they picked a career path that won't even exist 5, 6, 7 years from now? And then leave college having to go work at Marshall's or something like that, like a lot of us are having to do? Would it be better if they just went and covered their whole body in tattoos, a bunch of stuff that they won't even want to represent them 5 years from now, let alone 10, 20, 30 years from now? Would that be better? Or would it be better for them to have a partner, not to go through all these fake friends because they got their best friend with them? Would it be better for them to not have to go through all these sexual partners because they got this one? What? I mean, I'm just saying, what is better? Have their kids young, devote themselves to God, do the right thing. A lot of us, no matter what y'all want to say or don't admit, you wish you would have married that good girl that you met when you was 18, 19. You wish you would have had the wisdom to see. You know what they say? The difference between being smart and wise. Smart is finding things out on your own, going down the hard path. Wisdom is learning from others' mistakes. All of us watched all these people that went and prolonged these things and they never got anything. You understand what I'm saying? So at some point we have to wake up and ask ourselves, what is it that we're actually promoting? What is it that we're actually holding on to? You understand what I'm saying? What is it that we are telling the youth? What shocks me is how many Christian people I've seen commenting on the Marcus Houston situation. And the Millie, like, this, we're literally called, the church is literally called the bride. Marriage is literally the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the blueprint to how things are between God and us. Adorned like a bride. You guys are, you don't have anything to say about any of these other permanent decisions or these long-lasting decisions or these very life-changing decisions that 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds, especially in today's generation, are making, running to social media for everything, making fools of themselves, doing prank videos, fighting, all kind of stuff, going in and out of jail, tatting their body up, smoking mad weed, drinking mad liquor, having mad sex, doing pornography, stripping, scamming, you know what I'm saying? And even things that aren't like that, going to the army at 8. I mean, literally, you were just at your mom's house a couple months ago, and now you're heading overseas to possibly get blown up to smithereens. But that's okay because it's for the country, you know. But anything for yourself is a problem. Well, if you are 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, and you're about to get married, you engaged or whatever, you've been thinking about proposing, or you want the man to propose to you, go ahead. You know, because honestly, if worst come to worst and it don't work out, it'll be just like all the other stuff you probably about to do that won't work out. It's a part of life. Things work, sometimes things don't. But you won't know until you try. Right? And just remember, in this generation, a lot of people are trying to do a lot of stuff that is not, you know, it ain't shaking for them the way it's supposed to shake. So just think about that next time someone come and tell you that you shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that. Next time you're about to open your big mouth to tell someone not to get married just because they're too young, and your logic is, well, you don't really know life yet. You don't really know what you're doing yet. You haven't really seen anything yet. Just remember that when you think about all the things, for all y'all who say you haven't seen anything yet, what can they not see within a marriage? It's usually a bunch of stuff that could honestly lead them to destruction anyway. You just on travel, they can travel with their partner, and some people travel without their partner. What, friendship? You can still have friends when you married. So what else what are you referring to, bro? What are you referring to? Please explain to me. What are you referring to? Where are you trying to send these 18, 19-year-olds? If you're going to take them out of the church house, take them out of the marriage, right? Take them out of these that are positive. Where are you putting them? Are you, I like this one Drake line. He said, who's going to pay for all their therapy? Not me. Are you going to be there when they're 30 years old, ran through, got all these bad habits, all these walls up? Are you going to be the one to marry them then? And women, I know a lot of women don't want to hear this, but they're on a biological time clock. Men can probably wait. I wouldn't advise a woman to wait. I just wouldn't. Not if you found one that's taking you up through there for real. You know what I'm saying? Now you with a boy playing games, that might be one thing, but I would hope that if you're wise enough to be on the same road as me, carry the same guns I can carry, travel overseas, get tattoos, change your body to become a transgender, pick a career path, get a credit card. You know what I'm saying? What else? Be a stripper, do porn, smoke weed, whatever. Go to a prison if that's what you know, the path you chose. I would hope that you also are wise enough to be able to pick somebody that you can be with that has your best interest at heart. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe. Thank you.